Once again, I'm around the meadow, our local meadow, for a walk, just to take a break from sitting at the computer. I have been pondering what the Lord's put in my spirit, and which I have actually posted. His promise through a verse from Psalm 12, and he spoke very clearly, saying, because of the distress of the needy, I will now arise. Look it up. I'm not actually putting it word for word correctly, with the emphasis on I will now arise. And I was thinking about saying, Father, how do we manage the tension between your evident promise, not your general promise in the word in general, but your vision, your immediate word that you give of a day, and the actual reality of waiting for that hope, waiting for that solution, waiting for that resolution which you have spoken into as a promise. How do we manage the tension between that and the day-to-day reality, waiting for this to be fulfilled? Which is a dilemma of our faith, in a way. How do we handle the promise without the fear of being disillusioned and disappointment? Because there's always this sort of level of skepticism which we pick up from the world, that we might just be fantasizing. Well, first of all, skepticism is not of faith, so we can just dismiss it. But the Lord Father showed me that the gap between those two realities, the reality of the now, the reality of the pain, the reality of the burden, the reality of the distress and the groaning of the needy, I think that's what it says in Psalm 12, and the word of hope which you've just given, that you are about to resolve some of those long-term family quarrels between nations. That was the promise. How do we bridge between those two realities and continue to live in actual hope and faith? Well, the answer is this. The answer is that we just continue in the intimate walk. It's the intimate walk that can bridge between the painful reality and the hope of the promise. So that, in a nutshell, is what I wanted to say. That which is the bridge between the pain of the reality of now and the hope of the resolution that you have just spoken that you will do, is to continue in the intimate walk with you. It's to continue with the intimate walk with the Lord in the day-to-day, finding Him in every situation whilst we are waiting for the resolution of the bigger problems. So just wanted to share this nugget.